How you doing? Welcome to another episode of Regular Beer Reviews, where regular doesn't refer to the beers reviewed, but to the reviewer, myself. I'm Jesse, and today I'm going to be reviewing, another, because I just reviewed the Storm King probably about 45 minutes ago. We're reviewing another beer today. This is Stone's IPA. And I've never had this beer. I've had a few beers from Stone. I've had the Arrogant Bastard Ale, I've had Levitation Ale, and the Pale Ale. But Stone isn't like really readily available here like it is out west. I mean, there are places you can find it, but I mean, I don't have a huge selection. Unless I really dig deep. Everything I've had from them though is amazing. They're really, really, really good. Really good brewery, and everything I've heard about this beer says it is just phenomenal. So I have really high expectations. Beer Advocate gives this a 95, which is world class, and that's with 6,410 ratings. Rate Beer gives this a 100 overall with a 100 in the style, so that is as good as you can get according to Rate Beer. The Bros give this a 99, which is also world class. It has an ABV of 6.9%, and the availability is year-round. And Stone Brewing, if you didn't know, it's out of Escondido, California. Here's a quick descript. It says, look up hops in the dictionary, and you'll see a picture of Stone IPA. Dry hopped for an extra 2 weeks, this unique process gives our IPA its bountiful hop aroma and rich hop flavor. A full 70 plus IBUs creates this beer's crisp and refreshing bitter character. And then I always love the what it says on the back, so I'm just going to read this really quick. Obviously, always on all their beers they give the definition of gargoyle, a fearsome figure carved from stone that has powers to ward off evil spirits. Our Stone Gargoyle wards off modern-day evil spirits such as chemical preservatives, additives, and adjuncts. One taste and you can tell he does his job very well. So I always love that. But here it goes into some other things. Stone India Pale Ale. To say that this gem of an IPA is hoppy would be putting it modestly, and modestly is definitely not one of our strong suits. Big hop flavor and big hop aroma. What about hop bitterness, you ask? You bet. We loaded glorious amounts of crisp and refreshing hop bitterness into this brew. First the aroma delights, then the flavor moves us to rejoice aloud. In fact, it makes us feel downright poetic. We hope it does for you too. Our philosophy? We hardly keep it a secret that we reveal in our love for big character ales. We hardly keep it a secret that we revel in our love for big character ales. We have way too much fun creating our brews to even think for a moment about brewing anything that's less than truly unique and outstanding. We know you love them as much as we do. Enjoy. Again, they're another one. I don't know if you can see. I always keep the bottles, Stone bottles. I've only had like I said 3 of their beers, but because I make the collages and I take the labels off, and they enamel their designs on their bottle, but they're so badass because the gargoyles and everything. So whenever I have a new Stone beer, I always keep the label. Actually, I've only tried the Pale Ale and the Levitation Ale once. Oh wow, good bit of smoke there. But Arrogant Bastard is one of my favorites. That beer is amazing. I've had it quite a few times. So let's go on ahead and get this poured. Oh yeah. Oh yes. I love of all the. There's a lot of great breweries. Some of my favorite breweries that produce craft beer here in America. Shipyard, Victory, Dogfish Head, Stone. But of all of them, Stone. It's just the most bad. Oscar Blues is another good one, but Stone, they're just badass. That's a word that describes them. They all make amazing beer, but Stone, just badass. If Stone was a kid in high school, he'd be the kid everyone else was scared of. There'd be stories that he killed some other kid and lived upstate for 2 years or something. I don't know. Stone Brewery, they just make some badass beers. So I'm excited to try this. See here, we got about a one, maybe 1.5 finger, white, slightly off-white head. Looks pretty damn creamy. Um, Nice, a little bit lighter than I would have expected for an IPA. It doesn't seem to be hazy at all. It's pretty clear. Kind of a golden, light amber color. Loads, I don't know if you can see the loads of carbonation streaming up. Let me try to wipe some of the loads of carbonation streaming up there. Just looks like a really, really good beer. So let's go ahead and get a nose on this. Hoppy, yeah, really hoppy. Not overly hoppy, but definitely piney, citrusy. A little bit of a malt character back there that I'm picking up on the nose. Sweet, maybe a little bit bready. Mostly sweet though. Toffee notes. If there's any fruit here at all, just citrusy. Um, I mean, I don't know. It smells really, really fucking good. So I can't wait to dig into this one. Gonna go ahead and jump into this one. Oh, that's really good. That is really good. It said 70 plus IBUs. I couldn't tell. The bitterness is there, but it's not overpowering. It's super enjoyable. This is really, really good. I think this might. My favorite IPA of all time is Dogfish Head's 90-minute Imperial IPA. I think this one might stand up to that. I mean, I don't know if I like it more than 90 minutes or than the 90-minute, but it's right there. I mean, they're neck and neck. I mean, seriously, if you know one is Ben Johnson, then the other's Carl Lewis. I mean, they're neck and neck. They're really, really good. Not to call one of them a cheater, because they're both amazing. It's just the first comparison that came to mind. So, oh, that is really, really, really good. You get, you can really enjoy the hop profile on this. Citrusy, piney, but so fresh, so enjoyable. Um, I mean, this is like just, oh man, a little, you can definitely taste that citrusiness. Almost a little bit lemony, grapefruit definitely. There's definitely some grapefruit in there, like a pink grapefruit. Not so much a white grapefruit's more mild. This is like a ruby red grapefruit. Um, there's kind of a grassiness in there. Really enjoyable. Definitely like an herbal character to the hop. And then the malt is just like kind of sweet and bready. I don't know if the yeast necessarily adds anything to the. I mean, I'm sure it affects the taste, but I can't really pinpoint how. But I mean, I think they did an excellent job. Oh, this is really, really good. I mean, I'm thinking I'm going to give this beer, Stone's IPA, a 10 out of 10. This beer, and IPA is not even my favorite style by any means, but if you know how to do it, I mean, you got to give props where props are due. And Stone, they know how to brew beer, and this beer is really, really good. Everything I've ever had from Stone is phenomenal, but this beer is really amazing. For an IPA, it's definitely sessionable. I could put away a 6-pack of this without even thinking about it. I mean, easily. And it's dangerous too, because this is 6.9%. But I mean, you can't taste the alcohol. You can't pick up the alcohol on the nose. You just get that refreshing, hot bitterness. It's citrusy, it's piney, it's delicious. You get that grapefruit in there. And then the malt character is really nice, kind of caramely, kind of bready, sweet. It's really balanced. Excuse me. It's really well done. Excuse me. I really like this beer. So if you see it, you'd be a fool not to pick it up. If you like IPAs and you see Stone IPA, pick it up. Get it. This beer is awesome. 10 out of 10. The people at Stone, once again, they did an amazing job. And again, I haven't had a lot of beers from Stone. This is only the 4th beer I've ever had from Stone. And I'm constantly looking for them, but there's not a huge availability around here. So I'm always on the lookout for it. Whenever I see a new beer from Stone, I always pick it up. And I'd recommend you do the same. 10 out of 10 for Stone's IPA. This beer is amazing. So thank you for watching. Keep watching again in the future for more reviews. And post.